Hi guys, I'm Rony, and today we will focus on twists. What does it mean to detoxify the body, physically, but also emotionally? Let's find out together. Twists are an amazing way to start and open up the body. It's a way to detoxify the body from everything that is locked inside, whether if it's fluids or emotions or thoughts or expectations. When we start to find the twists, it's a little bit like you're rinsing all the toxins out. But in order to do that, we need to understand how to twist correctly. What does that mean? Before we're moving into the asanas, I want you to already have in the back of your head what we're going to try and avoid. So a lot of times when we move into the twists, we kind of collapse into them and we use our lower back that's already fairly flexible. When we push the twist, the parivrita, down, we don't allow ourselves to use the benefits of the twist in the best way possible. So what we want to do is that we want to keep ourselves very open, very present, and very aware. We want the body to feel active rather than passive. That is going to send your twist up your spine towards the thoracic spine, the mid-spine, and that's the space we want to twist and rinse all the toxins out. We're going to also learn what it means to twist both ways. You know how when you have a sponge and it's full of fluids, so you rinse it one way and then you want to rinse it the other way in order to really allow all the fluids out of it. And our body is just like that sponge. We observe everything, sounds, ideas, emotions. We are very much affected by everything and everyone around us. When we twist, we allow ourselves to let go and open up the body to a new moment. It's basically cleaning up the body or purifying the body from a moment that maybe is not serving us very well. So before we get started, if you have yoga blocks, bring them with you. And if you don't have yoga blocks, just a big coffee table book will definitely do the work. And let's start by lying on our backs. So I'm going to relax onto my back and I'm going to send my knees towards the body. I want you to notice there's no roundness in your spine, but rather you're trying to press your lower back to the mat. You're going to want to think that your navel moves up towards the diaphragm. If it's too much and there's still some rounding in the spine, maybe bring a blanket underneath so you can find an ease in this moment. From here, I'm going to start to drop both of my knees towards the left side of the space. Place your left palm on top of your right leg and relax the right palm all the way towards the right side. Gaze towards the right side, and I highly recommend closing the eyes because it creates a completely different moment here. Now, let's start to activate the twist. Pull the navel in. Try to think about squeezing inner thighs, and then you're gonna feel that the twist moves a little bit further up and you can open the chest more. Keep pulling the navel in, finding a very soft gaze or with eyes closed. Relax the left palm. So if you found a moment where you were grabbing, try to let go of control. Keep on softening that right shoulder, and if possible, keep the eyes closed, or if you feel you're not comfortable with eyes closed, find a very soft gaze. If your knees are not collapsing and they're all the way up, bring a block underneath the knees so you can find that ease, that relaxation in the twist. This is one of the twists that we want to find from the ability to let go. Later on, we're going to find twists that allows us to find the twist from staying active. Let's take a deep inhale in. Let it go through the mouth. Let's find 3 more breaths. Inhale. exhale. Inhale, keep softening the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, I'm gonna try to think about pulling the navel further in so I can engage the core and lift myself towards center. Take a moment here, maybe grab your knees, try to think about pressing your lower back to the mat. Inhale. And exhale, relax your knees onto the right side. Super gently. Place the right palm on top of the left leg. Send your left arm towards the left side. Send your gaze there. Close the eyes. Once again, if knees are not dropping down, you can place a blanket or a block underneath. And I'm trying to not press hard into the leg, but rather relax the palm down, relax the toes. And from here, pull the navel in and deepen the twist. Soften the shoulders. And let's breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Take a deep inhale in. Let it go through the mouth. Try to ease further deeper into the pose. And 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale, soften fingers and toes. Exhale out. Inhale, soften your facial muscles. Exhale out. Inhale. Think about pulling the navel in, using your core. Bring yourself all the way back to center. Bring the knees towards the chest. Feel that you're pressing your lower back to the mat to let go. And then gently, let's roll onto the right side. Press your left palm to the mat, and let's come all the way up. Let's find another twist as we're sitting down. So now we're going to sit down in our Japanese style Vajrasana. If this is too much for your feet, you can bring a blanket underneath your feet. You can also bring the toes in, but it's better to let go of the feet if possible. We want to squeeze inner thighs. When I'm squeezing my inner thighs, I'm engaging the core and I'm allowing myself to find this lengthening sensation through the torso. Bring your palms together to touch, pull the navel in. Move the shoulders away from one another. On the next inhale, left fingers forward, right fingers back. Now here, make sure that you're squeezing inner thighs in. So notice the difference. This is me collapsing, so I'm twisting, but as you can see, I'm not really doing the work. I'm just opening up my body towards the side, but everything is out of alignment. Now notice what happens when I'm pulling the navel in and squeezing inner thighs towards one another. Everything moves to place. I can open the twist more, and that means the twist moves up my spine. Maybe look past the right fingers. And if it's too much, you can also place your fingers on the mat or on a block. But keep on thinking left fingers reaching forward and the shoulders are at the same line. Squeeze inner thighs, inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Take another inhale. And on an exhale, bring your right palm down on the mat. Let's add a little back bend here. Press your hips all the way forward. Open your chest. Inhale. And exhale, gently drop down. Swing the right palm to meet the left palms together. Lower the hands down into your heart center. Once again, think about squeezing inner thighs, pulling the navel in. Right fingers forward, left fingers back. Keep squeezing inner thighs. Try to place the shoulders in the same line and gaze past the left shoulder if possible. If it's too much for your neck, look in a diagonal line. If possible, you're trying to send the gaze all the way back. Keep squeezing inner thighs, so allow yourself to keep on growing up, sending the twist up your spine. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Take another inhale. On an exhale, bring the left palm behind you. Let's find that little back bend here. Send the hips forward. Open up the chest. Take an inhale. And gently relax yourself all the way down. Swing the right palm to meet the left. And lower it down into your heart center. Let's open up for a moment. Inhale, swing the arms all the way up. And exhale, relax the hands into your heart center. Let's come into our lunge for a moment. We'll move into our runner's lunge. So place your palms on the mat. Send the right leg all the way in front, same line as the palms. Tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee off the mat, and send the right fingers all the way up. And if it feels like it's really hard to open up here, you can take a block, place it next to your foot, press against the block, and then open up. Stack the shoulders one on top of the other, soften the shoulders down, and gaze up if it's available. Notice here we're not collapsing to the outer edge of the right foot, but rather press your right big toe to the mat. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. And exhale 5. Bring both palms to the mat. Drop the left knee down. Send the right knee next to the left. And let's send the left foot all the way in front. Tuck the right toes under, lift that right knee off the mat, and send the arm all the way up. Once again, think about pulling the navel in, so you're sending the twist up your spine, stacking the shoulders, pressing the right palm either to the mat or to a block, so we're not collapsing here, but there's a lot of space between the shoulder and the ear. Inhale. Exhale 1, keep activating the back leg that will allow us to deepen the twist. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale, keep sitting low into the lunge. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. And exhale 5. Bring the palm down, drop the right knee down, send the left knee to meet it, all the way back. Let's gently come all the way up to standing. So we're gonna start by having both of our feet together to touch. Squeeze your feet together, squeeze your inner thighs, and squeeze your glutes all the way in. Swing the arms all the way up, take an inhale, and on an exhale, sit low. We're sending the weight all the way back into the heels. Keep thinking about hugging the rib cage inwards. Take an inhale, and on an exhale, bring your palms down to your heart center. Puff the chest with an inhale. And now we're gonna bring left elbow all the way outside of the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, elbow outside of the right knee. Now look at your knees. Usually what tends to happen is that the right knee will move forward and the left knee will move back. Make sure knees are in the same line. Try to see if you can sit lower. It will actually make it easier to find the twist. And then press. Elbow to knee, knee into elbow. Keep sitting low and send the weight back to the heels. Open up the chest towards right side. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. If thumbs are at heart center, you can send left arm down and right arm up. Make sure knees are in the same line. Maybe gaze up and keep sitting low. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Bring the palms together. Bring yourself all the way up to center and lift yourself up. Let go for a moment, soften the body, the quads were working hard. And let's try the twist on the other side. So feet are together, squeeze in our thighs, swing the arms up, take an inhale. And on an exhale, start to sit down, back, and low. Inhale, puff the chest. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Take another inhale in, and now it's right elbow outside of the left knee. Remember, first looking at knees, making sure they're in the same line. See if you can sit lower, and then press. Elbow to knee, knee into elbow. Gaze towards left side or up towards the ceiling if it's available. Weight moves back to the heels. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. If thumbs are at heart center, maybe left arm will move up and right arm will move down. Inhale. Press. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Bring the palms back together. Lift yourself all the way up to center. And then press and come all the way to standing. Let go for a moment. And let's face the front of the mat. I'm going to send my right leg all the way in front and send my left leg all the way back. Not too far back. We want to feel that we're pressing both heels to the mat and we're right at center. We're going to try and find the twist in our triangle. So bring the palms all the way together to touch. And now send left fingers forward and right fingers back. Open the chest. Notice that we're not collapsing here. We're pressing through the heels, pulling the navel in, sending it up towards the diaphragm, and then the twist moves up my spine, and I can open up to the side without creating any compensation with the legs, the hips, or the pelvis. From here, I'm gonna send my upper body forward, and then left palm comes to the outside of the right leg as I'm sending right fingers all the way up. I can also place my palm on the mat, or if this is too much and this is one of the first times you're starting to find the twist, definitely start with using a block so you can really notice what it means to open up the chest as you're twisting, because it will feel great. There are 3 different ways you can place the block, depends on what the anatomy of your body needs. You can place the block lying down on the mat. You can place it on its side or on its other side. And then from here, press through the block and start to open up. Inhale. Exhale 1, pull the navel in. Inhale. Exhale 2, press through both heels. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. On the next inhale, lift yourself all the way up. Open to the right side of your space. Swing it towards the front. Bring your hands to your heart center. Bend the right knee. Bring the left foot next to the right. And I'm gonna send my right leg back behind. Notice that the toes are pointing towards the side instead of pointing forward. This is going to be really hard to find balance as we're pointing the toes forward. So we're opening it up a little bit to the side, but not too much, because we don't want to open the hips and the body towards the right side. We want to keep the body looking towards the front of the space. From here, send right fingers forward, send left fingers back. Take a moment here, notice the work, see that you're not collapsing, but you're pressing through both heels, staying at center and opening up towards the left side. And from here, send your upper body forward and bring the back of the right palm to the outside of the left leg, or place it down on the mat, or use a block in any way that is beneficial for you today. Press through both heels, suck the belly in. Soften the shoulders, gaze up, inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale, soften the shoulders. Exhale 3. Inhale, keep pressing through the heels. Exhale 4. Inhale, open up. Exhale 5. Inhale, look down. Press through the feet. Open up your chest towards the left side. Swing it towards the front palms together. Lower it down into your heart center. Bring a slight bend to the left knee and bring the right foot all the way next to the left. So as you could see, there are different twists that you can take. Some are more passive and more feel-good kind of a flow. And some are very strong and active and allows us to also elongate the muscles and add some heat into the body. So make the right choices for you. But I highly recommend wherever you feel this stiffness in your body, like you are observing everything in, and now you're tightening up because you just need to stay strong and deal with whatever it is that you're dealing, take a moment, find a twist. Allow yourself to believe that you can detoxify all these toxins out, and then find a fresh start. Start over again and allow your body the space it needs. Thank you so much. Namaste.